Didn't load up, did you switch? Okay, hello and welcome to Bygone Dreams, where we got a little bit of early access, so thank you for the key to the developers. Emoting made my blocker fall over, that's perfect. Stay. Okay, this is Bygone Dreams. It loaded up same tale of Bygone Dreams. But let's see. Hardcore delete saves if you die. No. So that the leftmost image is barely visible. It took about that much to even get it to be visible. I'm just gonna put it up one more touch. You know, just a little bit extra visibility. That's perfect. In our chests, they contain valuable items. But yes, thank you for the developers for the key. Maybe don't move your arms so quickly because winds while the window's open. But yes, we're going to play Bygone Dreams. Comes out in a few days. It looks very interesting. And, you know, I thought this would be a pretty good game. Normally we'd be streaming Lost in Random. But I figured, you know, once we got the key, let's do it a bit early. Access, right? This will probably be on Fridays, replacing the Turnights after we finish that this weekend. And then, you know, we'll do this every Friday next week. But let's play and see what's going on in this game. Is it permanent? Who's to say?
His memories will
got a coconut mask.
The day he's ready to shoulder them once more.
It also recommended not playing with keyboard and mouse. It literally said, be a controller gamer.
You must shepherd him through his struggles and hardships.
But he looks a lot older now.
Be his guiding hand and protector in the battle.
She looks very different as well.
You are the only one who can help him. Farewell, warrior of old. Forgive me for placing this burden on you.
So we're a warrior of old being placed with a burden. It's not Link or anything with the mask, you know.
It will be my honor.
I've got a wooden speaking arm. I guess we're part tree, and tree is helping bring the guy back to life.
You saved me. You're Alona.
My dear Va, forgive me, but we have little time left. A nightmare threatens to consume me.
And her wings have immediately gone. She's growing horns.
This vessel is perishing.
Vanishing very quickly.
Talk. Save your strength.
Only by finding my children, my precious guardians, can you stop this calamity. Oh, please.
Alona?
Well, she seems to be gone. The tree probably absorbed her. There goes her spirit. Bomb bomb. Flower. So we're this guy with no heads, just a floating head, with this mask on. The tree, I think, did absorb her. Can do rolls, because, you know, gaming. Some grass. And a nice little area. We can shield. There's some birds tweeting. I don't think we've got a run button, unfortunately. This must be gates to heaven or something. Lights. Oh, and the end of the world. Beyond and nothing else. Or it's a new area that, you know, they just haven't shaded in. Poppy. Just, you know, a couple of lone poppies in the bushes there. Right, so there's the big obvious way, or there's, you know, go everywhere but the obvious way. Nice little water over there. The pretty archway. We don't have a jump button. Definitely the abyss over there, but you know, we're just gonna not go down the abyss. We're gonna go through these. I would have guessed you were probably meant to go down the other way, you know, that was the obvious way, but this seems nice. You know, ooh, treasure. Rewarded with treasure. Blue. I don't know what we got. But it was something. Game paused. Game paused. Okay, so select and start both pause the game. There's a big gate over there, and so that's somewhere that we need to go. Right, I'm gonna head back and go the other way. If I hold down the roll button, that's run. Screen shakes a bit much. Aha! There's more options than just motion blur. Colorblind mode. Right, subtitles are on. But no disable screen shake with that, right? Graphic settings. Didn't actually look at these, just left everything on ultra high. There isn't a remove screen shake option. That's interesting. So I'm just gonna say there are people that are motion sick that will absolutely get motion sick from this up and down of the camera. And I apologize for that. Right, so we're obviously meant to follow the sprite. Doesn't follow the sprite. It's gonna lead us to something that we need to know. But yeah, I think you need to be able to disable the screen shake for certain when running. Okay. Very stylized rocks with waterfalls. Very, very, very warm as well. Just saying. Okay, so that Tory gate over there would have led to over here as well. Interesting mushrooms. More treasure. Or is that just mushrooms? It's just mushrooms. Okay. Follow the spirits. They can't possibly be guiding us wrong. They'll give us weapons and things that we need, right? A constellation over there. A Stargate! Okay.
I will find the Guardians. I promise.
Just have the correct 7 symbols and then we'll go to the planet and, you know, they'll definitely be through the Stargate. Yeah. Legally distinct Stargate. Is that by the constellations? Adjust stamina gauge. If it runs low, your attacks will be delayed, exposing you to danger. Didn't see it being affected by running, but, you know, maybe it was. Okay. Stargate remains active at all times. Everyone knows you can't go through Stargate. It's a one-way connection. But in this game, you know, maybe differently. It does swirl nice. It actually, they've given it swirly effects. Shame you don't get to see it do the sploosh, but that probably is copyright, right? They made a big deal of it being an individual water sploosh for the longest time as well, but they did. But they actually did with water. You know, was its own individual thing. Okay, onwards. Well, at least, you know, supposedly it was. According to the DVD extras on the DVD themselves, you know, it's not something that some random has made up. This was from the DVD itself. Oh god, there's ambient occlusion. You let me turn off motion blur but not ambient occlusion. Look at the duplication of things moving. Disgusting. It's basically motion blur as Ugly Twin. Look at that bush that's leaving trails of itself as it zooms past. Let me disable ambient occlusion. Let me remove the screen shake. Like chance on hit to spawn a resource. Globules around the wheel there. Slightly increase movement speed when finishing an enemy. Okay, now we've got our stamina and thing gauge. So we were obviously, you know, immune to stamina damage until then. But now that we're carrying a staff, you know, we get a little more exhausted by walking around a bit. I feel like we did an extra move there that we probably shouldn't have been able to do. You know, that was the heavy attack and it seemed to be a bit weaker. Combat. Each weapon has a set of light and heavy attacks. Combos end in finishes. Okay, grant you specific buffs. All enemies are unique, that's a box. Now various reactions to different types of damage. Try to exploit their weaknesses in order to defeat them easier. And we'll get souls, I guess. Okay, so he's weak to being staggered. 20 souls. The music, even though I've turned it down, seems a bit over the top. Hello, Born Robin. Hello, hello. I'm good. How are you? Those are some interesting emotes. You got the Becky. That looks cool. The Leonardo Tutu. Leonardo Cuba arrive. Hello, hello. How's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. Seeds that increase physical damage for 10 seconds. And an oddly shaped gizmo. Eliminates a rhythmical whirring sound. Increases physical defense for 6 seconds. But I'm good, I'm good. It's a little too hot though. How are things going your end? Hopefully you're not having the same heat wave we're having over here. It's been too hot. Too hot. Okay, but we're playing a new game. Little adventure game. Big tree. Very colourful so far. You find numerous different items throughout the world. Most of them will drop, but many are found in chests. Usable items can be used through the inventory. Okay, so now it's turned into an inventory rather than a pause screen. And we found something earlier, but I don't know exactly what it was, because we picked up a chest before we were maybe meant to. Maybe it was these things. Maybe I found them in the chest. But it didn't tell me. Just about the right temperature, you're lucky. Because my computer added it even hotter and it's too hot. The instant I start streaming, it's too hot. Essence of life and essence of spirits. Yeah, I heard Europe was a lot, you know, more reasonable at the moment. Don't know why it's so much hotter over here. Just, you know, unfortunately it is. But hopefully it'll become reasonable temperature soon enough. Because it has been too hot. You have to go to the office tomorrow, so see how it is there. True. Being in the office is going to be even hotter because all of the people and all the computers. So hopefully that goes well. But what are your plans for the week? Up to anything interesting or just, you know, taking it nice and easy? Did you finish all the decorating and everything? I don't know what this is. It's a VEnui moth. I don't know. I guess it's just a long-legged VEnui. It's just very interesting. This one's a little scared. He's a little mouse thing. Obviously, it's an alien planet, so we've got some very unique creatures. They've got very, 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 very long legs. Oh, they're going to say hello. Nope, they're nope, coming past. Excuse me. Had to just scoot past him there. Waterfall's very nice. You gotta take the time to explore the local wildlife. I can't believe he was that polite that he was like, oh, well, I see you're in my way there. I'll just move to the side for you. Very polite little creature. I thought they were going to meet and say hello, but then he was like, no, I see you want to come past. Lucid cacti. Oh, I thought I could cheese up that for a moment. Weekend Dad celebrates 70th birthday, so spend some time over there with my family. We'll take some time to finish the flat. We'll fix one thing, two more things break. That's always the way, isn't it? I'm constantly calling handyman, but some spare parts and such, all the fun. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way for a long time. You'll find one thing fixed and then something else will break. But happy birthday to your dad for the weekend. 70 is a big number, so congrats. Hopefully the celebrations go good. Any particular special plans? Okay, for some reason the camera won't let me look at anything but whatever that mushroom thing that ran away was. I was like, there's something up there, I want to look around. So I haven't finished looking around down here, and then the mushroom thing that ran away. I didn't get a very good look at it. It must be important. I hope the celebrations do go good. Bum bum. Yeah, hopefully you do manage to get everything sorted as well, because, you know, no one wants to have non-stop calling out handyman. A lot of money and a lot of hassle. You'd rather just be able to enjoy the house and not have to keep fixing everything, right? Okay, so we've already got that treasure chest. There's an item here. All weeds. Did I already get that treasure chest, or is this just tricking me into thinking that I've been here before when I haven't? Because I wouldn't have left that bullweed behind, I wouldn't think. Okay, this might just be where we came in. Then I much just sat there. Is a pub booked for the occasion? Just some catering as well. Nice. So I guess you didn't plan it. It's just that someone else planned it and you're going along. I mean, I can see, you know, a lot of older people do enjoy the pub. So, you know, for 70th, I can imagine that's a good time. And yeah, there'll probably be pub food and drinks. Probably mostly just a lot of drinks.
Wait,
right?
stop right there. Who are you?
Who are you? The thing that ran away before we even got to speak to it has just spoken to a sane intruder. I think that might have been important for it to trigger when that thing happened. Follow the mushrooms! They were mushrooms. Yeah, that sounds good. Hopefully it does go good. I'm stuck in all the bushes. It's fine. I'm too busy exploring. Maybe don't walk off the edge of the world. Okay, there's a tree end or something. Okay. The enemies seem a bit easy. I have got it on the hardest mode. It is just the tutorial area, sure, but... You know, he's not even attacking me. I can just stunlock him out of everything. What the heck was that? That's a leaf. Okay, so there's a whole watery area down here I can get to. I'm guessing I'm meant to follow the beaten path rather than go down this obvious side path. Right. I think we'll sort of stick on the beaten path a bit. Void and damage, you can dodge and block. shield and will mitigate the damage. Let's split your stone instead. Upgrade your shield to further hone its defensive capabilities. Can we parry? See, literally one hit staggers it. I guess the main thing is just my stamina. But so far, they seem a little easy. Honestly, glad they finally decided to do this. Every year we celebrate in his backyard. So much work around all the cooking prep will lift a lot of the burden. True. Definitely will lift a lot of the burden. And I guess they probably did it because of it being his 70th and they wanted to make it extra special. So there's no guarantee they're going to do it next year. But maybe if it's very successful, you know, and everyone likes it, you can suggest, you know, why don't we do this every year? Because no one wants to have to do all of the prep and cleanup and everything. It's a lot of hassle. Definitely easier to go out and do it somewhere else. Less burden, easier. Sorry for the adverts. Of course the adverts come. They always do. Okay. At all the tree ends. Is there no secret treasure chest there or anything? Stagger and stagger immunity. Attacking and hitting a smaller enemy will interrupt their current attack. However, enemies will become temporarily immune to being staggered for a short period if they're attacked repeatedly, except be staggered indefinitely. Additionally, some attacks are more powerful than others and thus cannot be interrupted, and they glow red, despite an enemy's stamina to stun them for a short period. So, I will not be able to move and regenerate full stamina after the stun is over. I guess they only get immunity after they recover from a complete stun. But he didn't seem to be getting immune to the stagger. Is the water death? No. We're just gonna wander around. I hear frogs. There's stuff over there. Because we could go back. But, you know, maybe surely there's nice loot around here. Or is this just the way to go? Hard to tell. Dream Dust and a Rock Bud. Guess they invited many more people as well. True. I guess they probably did invite a lot more people to the celebration because of how much, you know, later in life. You know, the big number, 70. Rare plant thriving will absorb the properties of any element it comes into. Materials. Okay. That's just a material. There are pets though, but I would have thought rock birds sounded like some sort of pet that we could have coming around with us. It wasn't. Way to miss the guy entirely. Okay, so he's glowing yellow a bit, but we still staggered him whilst he was glowing yellow with the stagger immunity. So I don't think it's quite working. I'm not seeing the frogs, despite hearing them. Yeah, I'm guessing they probably did invite as many people as they could out. You know, celebration of life with everyone he knows. I don't know where this frog is. He ribbed in somewhere. Be hiding. So that was just for a treasure chest. Nothing else. I was going to say, if you can't get back out the water after all that. Hey, there's treasure down here, but you might not want to go down there because you can't get back out ever. Yeah, I'm feeling that the enemies might need a bit of a buff. Tagged in. We know how to do that. Something going pew 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 up there. Will this flower eat us? No, it'll spit at us. Oh. I hate the way it had immunity there for no reason. You know, I feel like some of my hits should have been hitting it there. White and lichen. Press tracker on the right hand screen tells you about your objective. Right. We can get rid of follow the mushroom. Don't need that on the screen, big and giant. But when you're done with all of the workmen and everything, whoops, that's a lot of damage. You still want to play Left 4 Dead sometime, you know, let me know a day and we'll make some plans. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, they're all chasing me down. Two of them at once. Okay. If he hits them, might actually prove a challenge. Okay. Maybe don't just let them hit you. Uninterruptible red attacks. Both of them at the same time. Healing potion. Right. Onwards. Though it, you know, it's just mostly tutorial. Now that we've got some more enemies. Except this stupid plant hitbox is hard. Now that there's some more enemies. Now, all coming at once. That was a lot of stuff. We'd get in hit a bit. But also have the hitbox on that thing. Absolutely, have so many things coursing through my head that have no end. True, I understand that. Looking forward to being back at some point. Yeah, you'll get back to it at some point, but all the move and all the builders and all the everything and your dad's birthday and it's a lot. There's a lot. There's an awful lot going on. So I don't blame you for having a lot going on in your minds. Completely get that. It's hard to find the time for anything, honestly. And I don't even have 90% of those things going on. So I completely understand. So take your time and, whenever you got the time and everything, just let me know. Okay. If anything, I think it was actually silly to run away from him, because that gave him the opportunity to get the stagger proof by being slower and not attacking. Doesn't get it if you actually do all the attacks non-stop, which it's probably supposed to prevent. But if you don't do that, then he becomes stagger proof. The music's just the same music over and over again, A bit much. I'd rather have no music than the same 10 seconds of blippity. Were you watching Tom and Ben? With the brain rot music blipping over and over on loop. I just can't have the same 20 seconds of song on loop non-stop, you know? And I think the game then doing the same thing, you know, I can't not listen to the same 10 seconds of a ditto over and over again. You heard something about it, oh, you missed out. It's just like bleep, bleep, bleep. Ben became Beepulon, literally. You know, he evolved into Beepulon because the blipping of the music just took over. But I couldn't. I can't listen to the same 20 seconds of song over and over again. Too much. Right, all those attacks missed. Yeah, no, I don't know how they kept it going. They just kept it going for a long, long time. And then I think even they were descending into brain not functioning because of playing the same music over and over again. I can't even play the same singular song on repeat over and over again. I don't know. There are some people that can do that as well. Just get bored. Too much of the same song. You know, it's got to be varied and different. Herbalism. Plants can be used to craft all kinds of things. Keep an eye out for them, especially if there are any rare spawns. Usually switch music off. I do as well, yes. Or turn it very, very, very low. You know, so low that I don't really hear it. Going to get some dinner, so I'll be lurking. No worries, I appreciate you coming hanging out. Hopefully you have a nice dinner, and hopefully all of the repairs don't come up with new repairs, you know? Hopefully from this point on, the repairs are just the repairs that are needed and they're done, and you don't find new repairs that need repairing upon repairs, because... Yep. Hopefully, if I ever end up buying a house at some point, I don't end up with all of that, but, you know, good luck, and I hope that all the repairs go well, and have a nice dinner, and I appreciate the luck. Okay, we got some mushroom people.
I'm looking for the Guardians. Ilona's in danger. Why would Alona send me here? Were those butterflies really her?
I'm guessing the mushroom people are probably the Guardians. Buffs, debuffs, and status effects. Current active will be shown on the top left of the screen. Debuffs will be displayed with a red background. Noted. Thanks. It's a good thing, you know. No more repairs. It's a good thing. Just a little guy. Oh. Yep. Just a little guy. Ow, who kicked me in the face? Okay. You wanted it to be a bit harder. Oh, he faked me out. Did you see that? He was like, I'm going away. Belly flopped backwards onto us. Clever little guy. I'm just walking away, back flop. Why is there a shield over here? Stamina regen. Magic. Don't belly flop onto me. Oh, come on. Whatever that thing was, it's gone now. That was interesting. Was it the VEnui? Did the VEnui make his own shields? Simple gizmo and a nightmare shards. Right load lichen? Okay. Whatever it is, it's right here now. Damage taken? increased. Oh no, we're washing the damage off. Okay, so we had a debuff and that thing washed it off. Interesting. Flying VEnui. Magic flying VEnui. Oh, bye. Came in for a landing. So, were you meant to realise that you were taking a lot more damage and wash it off with that, I guess? There's a guy in there. More thing? Okay. But we're not getting any effects out of it. Also, it doesn't regen our stamina though. It seemed to. I think the mushrooms went that way, but there's a mushroom door here. The door with mushrooms by it. So I'm gonna go in here. Right, no lichen. It looks like somewhere you can maybe hide under. Is this a bonfire? Checkpoints are found throughout the world. If you interact with them, you respawn in the vicinity should you fall in combat or reload the game. Bonfire. Okay, but we can't rest at the bonfire tree? Oh. Reckoning shard, raw scarlet beans. Mushroom. I think I needed to go the other way, you know. Things sprouting out the floor. Okay. Just a loot room with a save point. Someone's antique pots. Someone's precious antique pots. Someone's very precious antique pots. No secret loot for smashing all the antique pots. Oh well. You'd expect in a game like this that smashing someone's very precious antique pot collection might trigger something. But it didn't. Onwards. There's a chance we're missing all sorts of tutorialization things. Okay. Well, this is clearly a definite antique pot collection. Essence of spirits and fire oil. God, he really doesn't like to hit these pots, does he? Okay. All the pot collections destroyed. VEnui's.
Oh, you caught us. Told him we should go the other way, but he never listens to me. What's the matter, you guys? He already went in there. We need to go to Akalas about him. Listen to me.
Listen to me. I'm looking for the guardians, sergeants.
What you want? Where's the beer? What? He's not very bright, is he? Definitely not.
This is ridiculous. I'm wasting my time here.
Rock, then show you a way to Akalas. This Akalas, he can lead.
And this Akalas, you can leave it to the guardians.
I'm bother if only they had some sort of picture next to the names, because you definitely need to remember the names. He's thicker than the Mandarin droppings after the spirit ring. Achilles is a guardian dummy.
Well, why didn't you say so? Take me to it.
No.
What? But you just said...
We said we show you the way. You need to make the deal yourself, then maybe you'll reach Achilles.
Maybe.
Well, what do you think? Anyone can go to Achilles? If the forest deems you worthy, he'll lead you to him.
Okay, fine. Show me where I need to go.
Darkness.
Sunfruit. Small fruit shimmers with different colours.
As you dig through the cave, don't wait to just came from. You'll be able to find it.
Good luck.
Oh, I forgot. Take this. You need help if you can get it.
Oh! Captain remains from a shooting star. Only Studio wants to speak to us. Okay, so the bow probably lets us trigger something to open door. Range weapons. Left trigger, shot with the right trigger. And RB. Changing different shots, projectiles consume mana. Okay, onwards. Now. Okay, so left trigger and right trigger both do exactly the same thing. So butterflies don't do a lot. How do we get mana back? Also, we got health back from using the safe one, I guess. Can I just get it back constantly? No. You get it back when you trigger the save point once, and that's it. You can't re-trigger it and have it go. Deems us worthy now that we've got the bow. Equipment can be managed throughout the character screen by pressing the selected desired slots and then picking the item from the list. Oh. Pressing roll without anything selected makes you jump backwards for a dodge. That's nice. Big guy and a little guy. Big guy wanted some. The other one's just a little guy, right? He's glowing stagger-proof and we still stagger him, you know? Interesting. Okay, is this the way to go? Shields in at the right moment will let you parry. When you brief into after the parry, the next attack will deal critical damage. Right, got it. So there is a parry. But probably not unblockable on unblockable moves. Wow, the camera's being a bit awkward. Right. Okay, we tried to parry. Okay, apparently if you tried to block repeatedly, he teabags them. Nice. Block is also teabag. Didn't mean to, but... Can we parry projectiles. No. That was the most perfect projectile hit. It uses up stamina too. Block uses up stamina. So as you can see, my attempt to run in and do a slam attack works very successfully. Okay, so you can do some sort of dive kick. This guy's protecting the flower. So we get more damage, but we have to wash off the extra damage. So we take. Okay, I see a problem here. We dead. Okay, so engulfed by the nightmare. It definitely stepped up the difficulty after this tutorial. Many characters will help you on your quest after you convince them to join you. Find Akalas, unlock the Sea of Harmony. Seat of Harmony. Sorry, 400. Bottled fire. Right. Are all of our souls still there? Like, is that guy still injured? Well. Does it just infinitely charge for all of the mana? Okay, that's interesting. So it did 33 plus 216. Just put his arm in the tree for a rest. And he's just having a lovely rest. Got it. Was that injuring fire, or, you know, did I want to collect that? We're stacking damage up out of nowhere. Washed off by water. Oh god, the ambient occlusion. Okay, so we take 4 times, or 3.4 times more damage. There's no water spawning for washing it off. Previously, there's some invisible water here. Perfect. We have to find the invisible water. Yep, that water bubble is definitely there. I think it's a bit bright. Yep, that water was definitely there. Don't bite me. The hitbox on the plants is a bit problem. Frostbite Marcus. No, the game's a lot brighter than it appeared with the barely visible left icon. Did it mean the middle one? Because obviously the middle one was very visible, but we kept the other one barely visible. I didn't even make it very visible. You know, it was literally barely visible. Nose. Puzzles! Numerous puzzles blocking your way throughout the world. Think carefully and find a solution in order to advance. So puzzles. I think we just shove this guy's face into it. We chop it up until he fits the hole, right? The solution. The solution to everything. Or we walk past it. Item. I mean, obviously it's destroy all the antique pots, isn't it? That's the solution. Can't progress until we solve the puzzle. Don't know how you put an item in it. I mean, that's a nice little shape to put an arrow through, isn't it? It's a perfect shape to shove an arrow through. As a puzzle. But I guess that's not the solution. I'd no lichen. Okay, onwards. Tree definitely doesn't have a face. You see the face? It's got eyes, it's got a nose, it's got a mouth, but it's just the shadows. It's not a tree end with a face on it. It's just the light coming through from above. From up there. And, you know, ominous shadowing. How Trient became a thing. Thus concludes our TED Talk. People probably saw faces on trees that were not. But also, like, the carved up trees and everything, you know, with the way that they, not carved specifically by man, but, you know, with the way that they get damaged and into the roots all gnarled up. Sometimes that can make faces as well. Sometimes. Nothing up here, just Oops. But maybe not the intentional path to it. So I feel like that little slope there is probably the intentional path to it, rather than up the bit that we crawled up. There's definitely no other loots. Push. I hate that you get caught in the animation of collecting things. And something spits on you. You coming after me forever? Okay, he can fly pretty good. don't think he knows what to do on a slope like this. He can fly pretty damn good. Oh, 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 oh. Become one with nature. World hole discovered. You love the pink. Hello, hello. I appreciate the lurk. There is a lot of colour and a lot of pink. I do appreciate it. There's a world hole. And you also missed some weird long legs. There was one that looked a bit like a mouse, and there was also one that looked a bit like a VEnui. I can find them. Those creatures around. Whilst we break out of bounds. But at least we didn't fall through an entire world hole. We just sort of broke out of bounds. But hopefully having a good week, and I do appreciate the lurk. Pink. Okay, we found the VEnui. Little pink. Pink and turquoise VEnui. With long legs. Just enjoying his day. The little guy. Doing a little dance. Maybe he got a bit wet. Had to shake it off. Okay, onwards. Lots of pink cherry blossoms as well. Lots of pink. Okay, right. Oh, the thing respawned in all the time I was faffing about. We'll collect it afterwards. We just need to stop the thing. This thing. Probably trying to eat me. Okay. After he finishes the combo, the roll is very, very slow to allow you to roll. So I might as well have just finished off the combo. And of course, there's all the VEnui things right here. When we ran away from here, they're all already here. Okay, that one's going straight for the camera. Will there be any 2-bit cockroaches, though? That's the question. Damn it! Not enough mana. Something that I can shoot. And probably does something. We need to regenerate mana. How many little guys are going to be in this garden? That's at least one. Two. Oh. He kicked me right into that tree. Heyo. Bye. Damn it. I was drinking. I can't believe I rolled backwards into that. Yeah, I'm prepared for your backflips now. So I probably can't block that, so I don't know why I was trying. There's only water back here. Okay, if we separate them out, certainly makes life easier. Are you back flipping? Changed his mind on the backflip. Damage taken just a constantly increasing number. 4.2, 4.8. Oh, he's leaving pollen particles everywhere that are gathering on me, I see. Collect literally every single piece of pollen that's everywhere now that he sees it. 8.4 times damage. Come on, there's still more pollen in the air. Okay, those particles are very hard to see. But there's water in here, so as long as we just... Wait, did that instantly wash it all off? Perfect. Missed the enemy entirely. I don't think that did anything. Perfect. Missing with every single bit. Tree very candy. Gonna wash off the particles. Okay, this water is good for washing them out entirely. So the two extras. You know, the fact that there are two of them in the area is actually fine. Because you would be washing off all the extra damage anyway. Blazebones, chitin, bullweeds. We could sit in the invisible water because there was a water bubble somewhere hiding here. Or I can just go in the normal water. I don't know why the water bubbles have become invisible now. They have. That makes it a lot harder to wash off the damage from those things if you can't see the bubble. Hello. Out. Make that 3 of them. You're going for the backflip. Staggered and dead. Back to pull the pollen so that we don't get hit by it whilst we're in the water. Like, treasure! Ensure that no more of them come alive. Edge stone that conveniently fits in the puzzle gate. Designed to fit into that puzzle door that you literally just saw earlier. Okay, so they're not going to come alive and attack us. Shortcut. Intended shortcut, yes. Perfect. Not teasing, intended. Wasn't sure. Wasn't sure if that would be good, but it was. Okay. Puzzle. It's hard when two rotational sticks do different things. What we got there? Key. So I guess we just need to find the thing and then rotate them into it. Essence of life, essence of spirit. Boss fights are far more formidable than normal encounters. Be careful and wait for an opening before attacking. Every boss fight has unique mechanics. You need to learn how to handle those if you want to be victorious. Don't be afraid to use consumables. You form the boss fight, they will all be returned to you when you respawn. All of them? That seems cheap. Harmony, lovely music. This couldn't possibly be boss fight. It's just a nice little phoenix.
Wise Akalas, I've come to...
What's all this ruckus? I've told you 1,000 times to keep it down.
Okay, it's an old guy wearing a
Alona
phoenix
is
for a
in
hat.
danger. We have to help her.
Alona told me of your coming.
She said a
Alona
great
told you
calamity
we were coming,
threatens the
okay.
dream. I promised I would find the Guardians, unite them to defeat it, and save her.
Nature whispers to me. It tells me of the ebb and flow of the world. Yet, as of late, I can no longer hear the other Guardians, my brothers and sisters. Finding them will be no easy task. Hold out your left arm, boy.
The one that's a tree now.
What is happening to me?
It is good to see you again, Alva.
Wait, who are you talking to?
I apologize for not recognizing you sooner. It's been how long since our last meet?
I believe it's been 247 years.
Of
3
course
months
it's
and
orcs.
18 days, roughly.
In 23 seconds.
My arm? My arm is talking. Why? How?
Stop shaking me around, boy. This shape is uncomfortable enough as it is.
This is so cool. Are you like a ghost or something?
I beg your pardon?
I am pleased to see you safe.
The hour is later than you think, Akalas. We are on the brink of destruction. I am to guide this boy to the Guardians.
Alona told you to guide me?
Is that a problem, boy?
No, sir. Sorry, sir. I just thought your hand, you can't move.
We can point.
Words are guidance for the soul, boy. Just listen to what I tell you and we'll be fine. Akalas, what must we do?
There is one final test. Face me. Prove
Of
your strength.
course.
If
Why
you
is he got a
are
monkey
able to
now?
best me, then your journey ahead would end swiftly and fatal. Now come, don't hold back.
You want me to fight you? Mr. Guardian, sir.
He's also got a bird with an egg on his top. I don't want to smash the egg.
If you judge
Or harm
with
all
only
the
your
creatures.
eyes, then you already failed.
You got a monkey, you got a bird, it's got an egg. I don't want to smash the egg and all things. At least the water's visible again. Oh, you're just pulling things out the ground now? You've got shields, that's good. That water just vanished. You know, I kind of don't agree that that hit me. Yeah, the disappearing water that you need to clean off the stuff might be a little problematic. Oh, come on. The move made me fly into it.
Wisdom is forged by experience. Let this be a lesson you will not soon forget.
Yeah, I'm noticing that your shield keeps
Do not
restoring.
underestimate him or it'll be your head.
God damn it. We're getting all the pollen again. And of course the water bubbles have become invisible, so I can't see them to clean. So now we take 12 times damage.
Behold, the fury of nature.
Okay, he's still taking some damage despite being healed. I need the water that's invisible. Behold the fury of... Restores Dream Essence, restores mana. There's the water, finally reappeared. I don't know, the washing mechanic seems stupid.
Return to the earth.
Also, he sounds AI.
Enough.
Enough washing. The washing's stupid. Engulfed by the nightmare. Okay, so what happens in the essence of dying to a boss then? Does he get all his health back? Do all the other enemies stay? How do you intend to keep your promise? We can't even best be. Listen, boy, you have to focus. He's powerful, but well, focus on his movements, anticipate his attacks. I like your spirit, boy. Talk to me when you're prepared to fight again. I mean, did we even lose anything? The 20 times damage was the problem. So soon. As long as I don't get hit by those, we're fine. As long as I don't do a jump attack that literally sends us into his damage radius. At least the water is staying still. Invisible. Can I shoot them? No. That would be too convenient, wouldn't it? If I could shoot the water creating things. Or the pollen creating things. There's too many pollen things.
Wisdom is forged by experience, boy. Let this be a lesson you will not roll. Enough.
Okay, we got stuck in an attack animation and that messed me up because can cancel the attack animation and also use all his stamina up instead of rolling. And then when he did roll, he rolled into the windstorm instead. Okay. Don't rush into the combat because that used up all our stamina before we got to do anything. What if I cheat? Smack him in advance. I'm ready. What's this you dropped? Can I get the pollen to pop onto him? So that he takes increased damage. That would be good. Yep, the water's been invisible again.
Wisdom is forged by experience. Let this be a lesson you will not soon forget.
What's the
Do not
lesson? That I can
underestimate
stack
him,
it
or
and
it'll
stand
be
still.
your head.
Behold, the fury of nature.
You already sent the windstorm before you said that. Oh, you made a second one. That might be a problem. Stupid attack animation. He was actually staggered there and I could have finished him off. Right, it's not a shield bar, it's a stagger bar. You did not hit me. You know, these invisible waters would be really, really, really nice about now. Somewhere around here there's some invisible water. One moment. I'll fight you in a minute. What's stopping me going out here? An invisible wall. Where's the water that's invisible? Right, I'm gonna run into all these because 20 seems to be the maximum. And we get rid of the 8 million of them.
Return to the earth.
Now he's got another windmill. Fine, we just won't take any damage. Maybe we'll find some water around here somewhere.
You cannot stand against nature.
Oh, perfect. Water that's actually not invisible. One. That's an awful lot of things.
Enough.
Okay. I didn't think the tornado was in the water. But it was. You know, if all the 5 other water things that were there before stayed visible, it'd be good. Because they were there, they were just invisible. They were just invisible, because we washed a bit off with one of them. Just got to memorize where they are or something. I'm going to leave that green thing there, whatever that is. Surely it's very, very nice. Underestimate me at your peril.
Wisdom is forged by experience.
Oh, come on, I rolled that.
Let this be a lesson you will not soon forget.
The tornado
Do
turns
not
on its...
underestimate him, or it'll be your head.
Behold, the fury of nature.
So we need to kill him before he does too many stinky things. He did that twice, so I wasn't expecting that.
Return to the earth.
You return to the earth. No more stinky things. It's fine, you can hit me with as many stinky things you want as long as I don't take increased damage. And where's the hidden water? It's protected by tornadoes a little bit. There was some water there, hidden. I heard it. Okay, hidden water. Somewhere here.
You cannot stand against nature.
I'm not trying to stand against nature, I'm trying to stand in the water that's invisible. I need it. Whatever, we don't need to watch. Few too many tornadoes. I hate the doubles. We kinda need to watch. Just jumped in the ground. There's too many tornadoes, sir. Dirty! That did not hit me. That hitbox lies.
Fight like your life depends on it. Because it does.
You're doing fine. Just keep it up. But don't let your guard down.
Water? Where even is he? Okay. At least the water's visible now. But it just turned invisible. There it goes, turning invisible again. It's still here, but it's invisible. Do these tornadoes ever go away? Camera, please. You know what? We're at 20 times damage. He's got a monkey on the sidelines doing some sniping or something. Cheaty lying move. He says, I'm just going to attack in front of me, and then he does the whole circle around him to the back as well. I believe washing yourself off of the 20 damage is an important part of the boss fight. That we're not allowed to do. More tornadoes, perfect. Stop throwing things at me. You want to be a dirty cheat?
The soil will take you.
Soil will not take me. The cheese will guide me. Not the soil, the cheese.
Enough.
Damn it! We'll win by the cheese if we must. I mean, it's a weapon that we're supposed to have. But... I don't know. If you won't let me wash off the things because the water keeps turning invisible. He cheese, I cheese back. We've got plenty of things. Okay. We're just gonna begin with all the archery.
Wisdom is forged by experience, boy. Let this be a lesson you will not soon forget.
Be careful, boy. Do not underestimate him or it'll be your head.
You know what? Hit me with all of those while the water hasn't vanished. How can I not hit him? They are literally hitting him. Okay.
Behold, the fury of nature.
Did I just interrupt you? And hit me with all those as much as you want. It's actually fine.
Return to the earth.
As long as you don't whirlwind everywhere. As long as you don't do any whirlwinds, you can hit me with all of these as much as you
You
want.
cannot stand against nature.
You just dove into the floor. You can't hit me with that. But if I stand in just the right
Better
place,
than that. Fight like your life depends on it. Because it does.
I mean, the
Fine, just
cheese,
keep it up.
it
But don't
braces
let your
you.
guard down.
Okay, so he's not done a single windmill yet. Who do you think about? Sonic? You're too slow! But I've taken all of your health. And your monkey missed me.
The soil will take you. Enough.
Stupid stuck in an animation. Okay, so if we get close to him, he does windmills. So we should just hit him with the bow as much as possible. But make sure we don't miss. Because the windmill's just a counter-attack to going in close to hit him. Three hits at the beginning. Okay, so... So we wasted a lot of health there. Fine.
Wisdom is forged by experience. Let this be a lesson you will not soon forget.
Be careful, boy. Do not underestimate him or it'll be your head.
It's fine. I'm washing off all of these stupid stuff.
Behold, the fury of nature.
I also see what causes the bubbles to vanish. It's when the enemies touch the bubble. They still exist, but they're invisible. See how it kept washing me because it still existed?
Return to the earth.
I need more bubbles. There's a bubble here. Damn it.
You cannot stand against nature.
I'd like to stand in the bubbles, though. Where is he? Hiding. Okay, we're in a bubble. At least there's a bubble somewhere around here. Bubble that is visible is better than bubble that is invisible, that I can't see.
You will have to do better than that. Fight like your life depends on it. Because it does.
You're doing fine, just keep it up. But don't let your guard down.
And he actually stands no chance. Move.
You are too slow.
I can take 20 times extra damage for now. You're too slow. I'm walking and you're missing me.
The soil would take you.
The water would be nice right about now because I need to go for close attacks now. Water. He's crawling slowly. Oh my God. Lots of water. It's visible. Ow. Is it worth washing it off? Probably not. He got into the ground. They were absorbing all the thistles. Perfect. Miss every attack. Not a whirlwind. Slowly but surely. As long as we're careful.
You are putting up quite a fight.
And we don't allow him to do a
I'm
whirlwind.
impressed. We are not through yet.
Focus just a little more.
As long as we don't allow him to do a whirlwind. I see the flying monkey. It actually wants us to go slower and not, you know, stay too close, because he'll whirlwind if we do it too close. Okay, he whirlwinded. We hit him too many times in a row, so we caused the whirlwinds. But he's almost dead, so it's fine. But he has retreated to the other whirlwinds. Give me my stamina back.
Enough.
What hit me? Jeez. Okay, but I understand. He's going down next time. He's going down next time. God damn teased. Plus, if we actually lock on when we shoot the bow, it helps a lot. Certainly helps a lot. Get all the free damage in without losing it.
By experience, boy. Let this be a lesson you will not soon forget.
Be careful, boy. Do not underestimate him or it'll be your head.
Behold, the fury of nature.
And wash off what we can, but we don't let him do a ranged attack. We stay close so he doesn't do a ranged attack.
Return to the earth.
He does return to the earth a lot. And that's fine. Throw infinite numbers of those at me. You can't hit me. And I'm not going to let you do a long range attack. We're just going to stay nice and close so that you never do the ground spikes.
You will have to do better than that, boy. Fight
You
like
send your
life
monkey
depends
flying, it's fine.
because it does.
You're
He's
doing
never
fine.
gonna hit
Just
me,
keep it
so I'm
up.
just gonna keep
But don't
moving.
let your guard down.
You are too slow.
You're too slow. Don't aim at the monkey. The monkey's fine. I'm being very deliberately slow.
Fire will take you.
Okay, so that's 75% of his health gone. Now we just don't aggravate him into doing the whirlwinds
You are putting up quite a fight, Alona.
by being
I
greedy.
am impressed. But we are not through yet.
Focus just a little more.
Whirlwind, we got a little too close and he did a whirlwind. Now. I'm greedy. I want that. Okay, so we can regain magic from the balls of blue. He's done a whirlwind. on 0 HP. He's dead. On heroic mode. With invisible water.
That was quite a fight. You truly have fire within you, and the strength to prove it.
You survived.
And
Who'd have
cheese.
thought? Don't let it go to your head, though. You still have a long way to go.
Who'd have thought you'd survive the first boss?
I've passed your test. Will you help us now?
Will you patch it so that the water stays visible?
We'll see you both soon.
They're gonna undoubtedly patch it so the water stays visible, because it's pre-release.
How else do you expect to traverse the dream, if not by sleep?
Huh. Why, I could get used to... I get used to this.
But you know, we defeated it on heroic mode with pre-patches on its hardest possible way. With broken things. We did it at 20 times extra damage. You know, yes, we used the bow to tease him. But it was what was called for. We could have defeated him normally. They brought us back here. It's like hauntingly beautiful flower, permanently increases power. Okay, enchanting dream blossom. Nice, I didn't want to read that other thing anyway. Help me find the other guardians.
Show some respect, boy. Ho ho, don't worry about it.
It was the arm talking, not the thing.
Don't worry about it, old friend. This boy, so burnt with passion, it's a rare thing to behold.
What happened to my real arm? My entire body feels different, actually. I'm missing a neck and everything.
Unfortunately, I don't know. When I first saw you, you were very badly hurt. Your arm was missing. Alona transformed me, my shape into what you see. Now, to save you, you're missing your face as well. I'm also part of your face.
You were a tree before?
Alva was once a great and noble warrior. His world was destroyed and Alona found his soul adrift in the abyss. She created this abode to give him new life. He and I, we created the Tree of Life to serve as his body.
Someone destroyed your world?
Regrettably so. Akalas, you mean to ask me if what's happening now is the same thing that happened to my world? Indeed. Thoughts had crossed my mind as well. Unfortunately, the destruction that befell us happened in the blink of an eye. One moment everything was fine, then came a deep thundering sound, shaking the earth. The sky split open and a great darkness followed. After that, nothing. When I came to, Alona was carrying my soul back here. That is indeed regrettable. Alas, we must press on. Wah! Now remember, only you can hear our vow, so be mindful of this around others. What's the matter?
Who is Alona? But he can also hear you as well.
What kind of silly question is that? You know who Alona is.
Well, she saved me, that sinner, but I don't know who or what she is. You talk about her as if she's all powerful.
Alona, the All Mother, is the creator of our world. She forged us guardians to help her shape this dream.
She's a goddess, but she was so frail and she dissolved in my arms.
What you saw was merely her earthly guise, objection. Her true form is something not even I have beheld. Alona is a colossal winged gods that shape all worlds in existence. They only take on lesser visages to walk among their creation.
So she's the creator, she's the programmer.
Got it.
She's the programmer, she made the worlds.
Ever since the dawn of creation, the All Mother only assumed her true form a handful of times.
But if she's so powerful, what could possibly be threatening her?
That question has my leaves on edge ever since you set foot into my chamber, and it's the question we must seek answers to. We need to hurry now, time's of the essence.
Where are we going?
Look around you. It's the Garden of Creation, Alona's Sanctum. It's a nexus of magical energy, a place that connects everything, protected by the All-Mother's will. Every Guardian is intrinsically linked to the Guardian with their soul. Their life is entwined with it. No matter the powers at play, if a Guardian lives, it must be possible to find them from here.
And we know what we must do.
I will remain here to keep a watch over you. My powers serve as a beacon back to this place. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you, old friends. Yeah, thank you, Gramps.
Boy!
Vettel pedals. Turns you to your homesteads. Hey. Crap. Unlock item conjuring. Vanquish the nightmares, the top one. Unlock equipment, items, unlock potion upgrades, unlock magic custom. Got it. Okay, I had to close the thing for that to read. Constellations such as these prevent you from going any deeper into the garden. Find and defeat all the bosses in order to remove the barrier. Okay. Right, this is where we first went into the Stargate. So we could go back in the Stargate back to the other world. But it's weird how he's like, I'm taking you into a dream, but actually the dream's back the world where you just came from, where you went through the Stargate in the first place. And the other world was the dream?
Greetings, young one. If you need supplies, I can conjure them for you if you have enough dream essence.
Okay, this is what the level up stuff's for. Ever-growing trig restores mana every few seconds. Essence of life. Potions that restore health that we can literally get more of. They cost next to nothing. And I can have... And every time we die, we get more of them. We get all of them back every time we die. So now we have 23 heals that we get back every time we die. 23 charges of an Estus. Seems a lot. A man's death is nothing to make fun of, but before this, nothing note really happened in Troctura. It's not that I can remember, you know, but I think a poor guy realizes he was the robots. Brief history of Troctura, page 11. Restore stamina every second. That could be pretty good. I know I didn't read anything else, but who could say no to 23 Estus charges? Increases luck. Aggressive lichen. Once it takes hold, it's impossible to get rid of it. What does it do, though? Okay. Nature guided me to take 1,000,000 Estuses.
So,
Thanks.
you're a powerful warrior, huh?
Find that hard to believe, do you?
No, just, it's a shame I couldn't see you with your old body. It must suck to be stuck in someone else's arm.
My task is to guide you and keep you from lollygagging. Iolota's safety is the only thing that matters, you hear?
Avars help you can scan enemies. Hold A until the scan is complete. Scan and reveal a lot of information, such as strengths, weaknesses, and combat tips. That might have been good to know for the boss. Indestructible, no resistance, no weakness. So I can't scan him. Now. But I wonder if we could scan him before. The art of upgrades has been lost within a dream. Probably a dream that's that Stargate. Right. Well, that one down there. There are many Stargates. Let's see.
Alvar, I still can't remember anything about my past. Will it be much longer before I remember?
Ooh. New weapon.
Give it time, lad. Alona said your memory will return eventually.
Did she know who I am?
All I know is that she had her reasons for not revealing more to you than she did. We need to trust her.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm guessing the other way was the upgrades for the things. The art of upgrades. This one's going to be whatever this is. Okay, we smashed the valuable pots. We got some interesting finishing move there. Art of alchemy has been lost within probably this dream, the very, very Stargates. Literally a Stargate. With elephants. Okay. I'm going to go to that one that was in the basement, because the art of upgrade sounds better than the art of alchemy. Especially as we have 24 ever restoring heals. Oh, hello. He's a happy little guy. Rubbing his face on us. Essence of spirit. The little guy. Okay, we're gonna commit sacrilege and we're gonna enter the Stargate backwards. We entered it from the wrong side. That would vaporize you, according to the law. But also, you know, going the wrong way through a established wormhole as well also vaporizes you. Find enemies are too tough, go back to the garden, take a different route. Or what if I don't? Chapter 2, the workshop. Okay, so we were meant to go this one and not the other way, considering this is chapter 2. Little trees everywhere.
Affirmative. Number 180903 is operational.
You don't look it.
Star 180903? What are you talking about?
It's been unusually long since our last performance. Everyone was very excited when you showed up. Your late predecessor, 180902, was fragile. She didn't even make it to Act 2. Your chassis seems much more durable, except for that wooden arm of yours. But we'll replace that.
Yeah, give me a metal one.
Did he just say replace?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm almost leaking oil. I'm sure this time we'll get it right. Then Savarog will take us up into his ranks.
Boy, listen. Savarog is the Guardian Builder. He made countless mechanical tools to build the Dream. This must be one of his creations. Just play along.
Playing along means replacing you with something better. You're okay with that?
Oh yeah, okay, hey, listen, I need to see Savarog too. How about we help each other?
So, you accept the role willingly?
Yes.
Great. That will save us a lot of time and energy. Let's go then. Everyone is already in position.
You know the roles to be a Cyberman and have all your insides replaced, right? Just a little guy with no legs on our back. You know, no one said anything about carrying this guy.
What's your name?
My designation is DZ-16J90, but subject number 130622 established the alias Daz, citing easier comprehension and, quote, 1,000,000 times more coolness.
Nice to meet you. By the way, my name is Va, not 186 whatever.
Act 1. Number 180903 wants to build a monster to overcome death.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Ow! I didn't want to be cooked. Also, dodging whilst in that was just giving me extra damage. Yeah, don't mind me, I've got 60 S's. I wasn't expecting him to grab me, which is why I stayed in there. I said, you cook nothing. His designation is Steve's Knife. You got a shield? Rude. Spine dust. He's stagger proof, but we used it to our advantage. Blaze bone Shaitan. Titan. I mean, they're metal. Surely it's just metal. Okay, the Clouds is a robot. Door. It's like there's no way to progress.
Violent play you got here.
Well, this time I wrote in more action, but next time I think we'll try to add a bit more romance.
You mean you don't know how your play is supposed to go? And wait, next time...
Well, we don't have the whole script, but we've recreated most of it over the years, filling in the blanks with the most logical course of action.
I can't help but notice that we need to hit flying enemies with magic. Okay, drinking is annoying because it gets you stuck in an animation. Okay, dodging whilst charging, terrible. It gets rid of your stuff. So don't charge. Like, why am I even charging the magic attack? It doesn't ever do a lot. Just does more mana for not enough proportionate extra damage. And if you dodge, you lose all the mana that you charged up into it. I think we got enough Estasis to heal. But recharge every time we die. I think 23 of them's enough. Okay. Surely the doggos won't do anything.
The gate is closed. You must unlock it. Look, there's one of the generators powering the lock. Let's disable it. 4 or wait. Scanning extended capability. 26 strikes.
Hey, that's pretty strong. 26 strikes all to do it. Precisely 26. Is that with the staff or is that with the twin blades? Because we can do a lot of attacks pretty quickly now. Okay, that one has a flamethrower. The annoying thing is we don't have enough magic to deal with enough flying enemies, and our swords can't hit upwards. They lack a move to hit something in the sky. Who are you? You're a pig. He is. He's a little honking piggo. Oh, we killed the ratto things that were squawking like birds. Rude. That's why he's at the enemy. Little doggo. Don't go into the lightning. Are there more little ratto things? Need more ratto bots. For nothing. Can I backstab? Okay. Yeah, I'm prepared for you to try and grab and cook me. Completely prepared. We can do 26 hits pretty quickly with these swords.
Good job.
Was that
You're
26?
unnatural. We must find the second generator.
Okay, Marvin the Martian. Ah, we turned something. Can't believe. Rude. Here you go. No. Okay, wasn't expecting the last hit of the 1-2. Crushing nothing. And not in your hands. I was itchy, that was rude. I need to go look at the piggo. He has got a face. Hello, little piggo. Didn't think he would. It looked like he was just a square piece, but no, he's got a face. Don't cook the little creature. Okay, we got stuck in that animation, but thankfully he couldn't grab me whilst I was in it. Oh, come on! 9 damage and 9 damage and 9 damage because you get stuck in that animation permanently. The dog really wants to go in there. Got bottles of water. More flying things that we can only hit with the bow, so we really need more magic charges. I should have probably spent a lot of mana on extra magic as well, because 23 little things is a lot. You know, I'm not sure it's a ratto, it squawks and explodes. Spider? Oh, just some wires, not a little spidery thing. You go, little guy. Tentacle. It has its day. Today is not the day. We don't have enough mana to deal with this guy. And there is no jump. So we'll just have to run away from the Mothman. You missed. So he's trying to do 1-2 punches only. Yeah, just go into the flame that he's cooking. That's perfect. Yep. Okay, can you die to that? No, you don't die to the electric of the other guy. That's a problem. It would be nice if you died to that other guy's thing. Wow, he didn't even grab me. Just standing there in front of him and he couldn't grab me. Okay, there's a way to go down there. Apparently that was some lichen. Not gonna question it. You missed. Fuck. He was easy. Okay, so the 23 heals. Necrotic Bone, Bland Everfrost. Feels like maybe they're designed for you to not have them regenerate forever. Okay, so you definitely can't kill them before they explode in your face. This little guy's an enemy. He's a dead enemy. I guess if he hits you once, that's gonna really hurt. So we don't want him to hit us. Ah. What? So maybe these are trees and they have lichen and things on them because they're like supposed to be trees. Okay, there's another moth. There's a few moths. We can't kill them. Because we don't have the mana. Too many moths. Many months. This is actually fine. Saving. Just stand in the middle where there's nothing.
Generator. Quick.
There might be a lot of loot that we've missed. I hate that I can't deal with the moth. The mosquito, in case you didn't know. Did he just fly across the room? Ow. Maybe we should deal with the enemies. Maybe. Ow. Ow. Okay, it's trying to lock onto the enemies whilst I'm trying to hit the generator, which we've already smashed. It didn't take 26 hits this time. There's no loot in the middle of that. We're fine. You know, if we didn't need to shoot the mosquitoes and we lacked the ability to shoot because of lack of mana, I would have done that, but because it's deprived me of the shooting, I'm just gonna move on. And that trap was too easy to dodge. No timing or anything, you can just go down the middle. And the characters you meet will be able to sell you useful items. Check back and they might update their stock.
What is this place? It's so weird.
This village is where we'll find the part we need for our monster. Let's look around.
It gave us mana, but it didn't regenerate our mana pots. I guess you only get it upon death, not upon resting at a bonfire tree.
How garish.
He prays in the sun. The rollerball. We've got some essence of spirits. Again, they regenerate when we die, so we get infinite. Okay, that guy is golden as though he's nice. That one looks as though he's going to kick us in the face.
Please refrain from observation if said observation does not get yield an exchange.
Okay, so no looking, you got to buy. Large and extremely heavy cannon shoots exploding crows. Where do the crows come from? Why? Why crows? Ice shards. Increases ice attack. That's a frost oil. Rickety flares. Pepper. Pepper enjoys pretending to be a fierce, powerful villain. No glass or table decoration is safe from his endearing imagination and swift punch. It's a pepper pot. Summons Pepper, the playful robot. Alchemic scholars had to go to extreme measures to make useful of the dream essence they could amass. Only after discovering the beckoning shards that their studies reached breakthrough, for sometimes no amount of creativity can ever replace the simpler burdens of resources. It's a recipe! Learn how to conjure beckoning shards. Interesting, interesting. Everite. Learn how to conjure the Everite. For many years, they're thought to be extinct until a single flower was found blooming on the slopes of Everett. Its discovery has also marked the return of the lizard tribes to the area. Playing with the proverbial and some often quite literally fire may admittedly be dangerous, but to deny that it's also fun would be ludicrous. Recipe for a pearl necklace as well. Fights between siblings are often innocent, yet times they create rifts deeper and darker than any other. The back of his mind, he knew that no matter how much his own crowds and how close to perfection he steps, the secret to the All-Mother's gift pulsating in his chest will always elude him. Rickety flares. Scarlet beams. The flaming hog. Okay. Tethys boundless empathy has blah blah blah. So we can make a pig as well. We're gonna take Pepper. I kind of wanted the Crowatron, but
I'm exceeded.
Nebula bow, guys for nature, green dust, Pepper. Surely it will always be with us now. Not a pig. The pepper pot. Door. Door. Create the greatest robot ever to be built. Who gave us this quest? Nobody. Just, suddenly appeared on the screen. Were we supposed to talk to someone and they were supposed to give us the quest? Oops. Is it going to be the boss as well? Gene Dust and Ambrosia. Fork, a trident. The garden is made of interesting things. Who just rains stuff on me? Okay. She doesn't want to hang out with me because I'm a 32-bit and she's a 64-bit. I keep explaining that bus lift is just a number, but she won't listen. Okay, I guess they're not going to attack us then. Guess they're friendly in here. Oh, one of you must give me the quest.
I, fellow organic life form, I have recently acquired ultraviolet radiation-based skin damage. This in turn makes me feel accomplished. I wait for your display of jealousy.
Enjoy your sunburn. Enjoy it. He's wearing a big hat. But the hat prevents you from taking the sun damage. Doesn't it? You know, we definitely opened that door. I don't know what you mean. Definitely opened the door. And it's a good job too, because otherwise we would probably be stuck out of bounds from accidentally clipping through the wall by looking at this guy and thinking, is he part of thing because there's an A to open thing? Is he something that we need to collect a piece of in order to create the world's greatest big robot? You know, that would have been quite bad if we clipped out of bounds and we weren't able to get back through that. Wouldn't have it.
How garish.
Okay, this guy's doing a little jaunty dance. Got no legs though. But he's doing his best despite that impediment. Guess that's why we're trying to create the world's greatest robot. We're competing against them all in some sort of robot building competition. Hey, this guy's interesting. This guy's very, 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 very illuminated. We're stuck on him. Very illuminated. Go. The pepper spawning in sometimes looks like he's gonna damage us. From there, do you have anything to say?
Farmer has a lot of problems with the ship lately, but he said he found some interesting parts lately. He says got that going for him, which is nice.
You're a pretty rat, are you? Heck is this? Turkey robot? Turkey bot? Yeah, I guess if the farmer's got some good stuff going for him, you marry that farmer. Curio is a special piece of equipment that can be slotted into weapons or armor and enhance their abilities. Curio has a generic usage that works on any item. Special usage only works with that specific curio. Items have up to 3 curio slots depending on their upgrade level. Okay. But Dad's in the garden to modify the curios you have equipped. Well, he's not in the garden right now, is he? He's on our back. Okay. Critical chance, critical strike damage. I have no idea what I'm doing, like most people in my workplace. Okay, so can put the strike chance, critical strike damage, right? Let's put in this. We're slotted into Everdream Blades. We don't have an Everdream Blades. Upgrades to armor. Okay. If we had more Dream Essence, we could upgrade the weapons, and that'd be pretty good. But I used it all on the 80 Essus flasks. Needlessly. I possess second-hand and unverifiable knowledge of a weapon and treasure located in a location far away whose primary characteristic is high heat enough to make biological life unsustainable. You mean the flaming swords in my hands? Aerial, rickety flares. Like, do we really need to conjure up more of those? Especially if we get them back every time that we die. To full. Maybe you're not intended to die ever. I guess with the permadeath modes that you could enable, that might be why. But at the same time, if you don't have permadeath enabled, then you end up with 80 million heals.
Yeah, something like a cup of cooling after a long day working in the orchards.
So I think the game's almost designed to be played on permadeath. I really feel like
find a
it is.
suitable part somewhere around here.
Where would you find a suitable part? In this door? On this door? Whole path. There's a Stargate there. That's where we began, isn't it? It can't be. There's a box that we missed. There's also weird spikes that seem to come out the floor. That's probably ambient occlusion of the scenery. Bye, Pepper. You're on the other side now. Someone's pot collection. Love that for them, that they're immune to that. Are they non-existent pots? No! They're not non-existent pots. Just that damage move. Can't smash them. Gotta love the hitbox on that pot. Gotta really appreciate the hitbox on that, huh? Your demon sheep are calling to you.
Hello there, kind traveller. I'm a simple sheep herder who was unable to herd his sheep. Would you be willing to provide assistance? Great, looking forward to you doing my work for me.
Like everyone else. Sorry, but what are we doing? Right. See. Leading them into the pen at the end. Hey. I thought Pot's just sitting there. Here you go. Why is it making weird noises? I don't think the sprinting was necessarily it. Hey, where are you going? In you go. All of you. Why are you facing the wrong way? How am I meant to hurt him if he's just gonna do whatever he wants and go in whatever direction he's facing rather than actually going forwards? In you go. Come on.
You did a great job. If you need anything else, I'll contact you.
Where are you, my friends? A robot brain. It's a light bulb. What's supposed to be a robot brain is actually just a broken light bulb.
This is it! One of the parts I need! Just 2 more to go.
Okay. I don't think it's going to be very bright if he's got a broken light bulb for a brain, though. No. I just can't see it. Not going to be very witty at all. It's very dim, you might say. all the puns that fit. Open the door, let's go. Bum bum. We herded the sheep. And they were screaming. So we just need him to create artwork, don't we? Gallon of oil a day keeps the mechanic away. Okay. Maybe you've been having a bit too much oil.
My laboratory is hidden just down this road. We need to find the missing parts first, though.
So don't go down that road until we got the parts. Got it. We're really not finding a lot here. But also, did you ever ask me to find you parts? Did I miss something? Have you heard new band 1023 megabytes? Pretty good, but I just don't have a gig yet. 1 megabyte short. The gig. Yep. 1 megabyte short. They'll get there one day. They'll get there one day. You know how he said his workshop was hidden down a dark alley?
I'm sure we'll find a suitable part somewhere around here.
Oh, I guess this isn't the workshop, even though it loaded the workshop. Or maybe it is. Oh no. Maybe don't roll into lava. I think we were engulfed in lava. Not the nightmare. Lava. That's fine. Bom 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 bom. Bom bom bom. Bom 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 bom. Okay. 12 and 3? We didn't get our 80 million heals back. We got 3 extra things, but is 12 the maximum? Did I waste all of our money? No, wait, right? There's no way that I wasted all of that money and didn't get the extra heals. No way, right? We should have our 23 million extra heals. We earned them. We bought them. It didn't just rob us, right? Robber us. Did we come and speak to anyone in here? He goes, pig farmer. That's a big scarecrow. He's a cute little guy. Looks like he enjoys mashed potatoes. Definitely enjoys mashed potatoes. The very old advert. Like a cup of coolant. I get it. Okay. We're gonna go up the ramp and we're not gonna die. Can't believe.
I'm sure we'll find a suitable part somewhere
Can't
around here.
believe that just robs us like that. So that's definitely dumping things. Wow. I wasn't even moving. I was looking around. That conveyor belt wasn't just pushing us backwards. I was too busy looking around to pay attention to the fact that it wasn't pushing us in the direction we needed to go. I can't believe it hasn't recovered all 23 of our Estus charges, you know? We've got 3 mana pots and 12 normal. And I definitely feel scammed. Absolutely. Okay, this time we will not look around because I was trying to see if the conveyor belt at the bottom led to something, if I should go
I'm
that.
sure we'll find a suitable path somewhere around
But I
here.
don't think it did. So we're just gonna go left. The way that the conveyors are sort of dragging us. With no jump and no way to see that there was the hole there. This might prove a bit more challenging than you might expect. This might be a little difficult. Maybe. But we keep the stuff that we got, which is good. You know, the essences. We don't drop essences upon death. Imagine playing... Put that guy up there, and how do we get to him? On hardcore, and then coming to these conveyor belts.
I'm sure we'll find a suitable path
And
somewhere
then it's just
around
like,
here.
yeah, good luck. Okay. So I do feel like this is the way to go. I will not even fight you. There's a Stargate or something over there. God, I hate that it's not just sending us direct. Feel like we might need to go up here. But those platforms are hard to do anything. This might just be the way back to the beginning. After you've got the item. Well, that's perfect. Ow. Got it. Empty battery. An old rusty battery. It appears to be very fragile to the touch, and a huge part of it corroded away by acids.
Yes, just one more part and we'll have everything we need.
Or we can just do that to get out of there. Touch the wall, because we think there's not a gap between the wall. You know, just to be safe and look up whilst rubbing against the wall to see where the slammer was going to go, because I wasn't sure if we'd make it past it in one run. It's fine. Okay, one more... Right, one more day. One more thing. Where would it be? Who knows?
I'm sure we'll find a suitable part somewhere around here.
Yeah, get stuck in an animation so that you can't move. Perfect. Also goes wah every time you die because, you know, his name's Wah, not just making a weird noise. You need to be able to cancel out that attack animation to dodge, you do. Or at least block or anything. Animation cancelling is important. Things that might be patched by the next time we play. Okay. So ironically, saying, well, who knows where the next thing is, we go straight into the path to the next thing. It did have a big green glow, but I wasn't quite expecting this to be a path, you know?
I'm sure we'll find a suitable part somewhere around here.
See, I don't want to finish the combo because we get stuck in an animation. Oh, then it let me interrupt it. I guess we just started it just the right amount. Or maybe it hadn't started that animation, so it was a different one. Read that move. Something that we could potentially push ourselves out of bounds on. We don't want to mess with it too closely. It's... I'm guessing the last path. Sunflowers. Leads to the Stargate thing with the other treasure chests. Because there's no way that I somehow missed a treasure chest, right? You are friendly, huh? How did you find this place? Take this and go away. You bent crudely into the shape of a heart. Seems to be completely broken.
Finally, we have all the parts we need now. Now, we must make haste to my laboratory. The entrance is hidden in the eastern side of the village.
What are you still there? I'm robbing you. Deconstructed robot. That's his exhibit. And me. There you go. Is he feeding the pig with dead robot bits? I think he might be. God damn it. Why do you have to have all these doors? If we have to go all the way around to the Stargate anyway, you know, it's fine. Don't mind. Have to go to the laboratory. Where could it be? Workshop down here where it was telling us the workshop when it wasn't the workshop. Treasure. Dream rocks.
Everyone, good news! I have all the parts I need and will soon be ready to unveil my terrible creation. Oh, but the villagers caught wind of our plans and are coming to stop us. I'm sure you can handle them on your own.
I see. Oh no! The villagers are coming to attack my creation! You can stop them. Oh no. I can smash it myself. This is the boss. There's a timer. I mean, you can literally just kill them all within the time. Okay. I mean, that thing still had a health gain, so I don't get how it lives. You know, I feel like I might be doing more damage to it myself than they are. Nice of them to all pile up where I can hit them all at once, isn't it? Don't cook me. Okay, that thing's dead. 5 seconds left. No. I mean, if I knew that I'd have been defending it, I could have done it from the middle. What? But I was off trying to explore. I was like, why did we get teleported into the middle of this thing?
I have all the parts I need and will soon be ready to unveil my terrible creation. Oh, but the villagers caught wind of our plans and are coming to stop us.
There's a guy holding it.
I'm sure you can handle them on your own.
Maybe the guy holding it is what we're meant to defend. He probably gets shielded by the front of it nicely, huh? Yeah, no, I think it's just him that we're defending. Am I smashing him up a bit there? Goddamn animation! Maybe don't sit in the fire. Is our pet even here?
I have all the parts I need and will soon be ready to unveil my terrible creation.
Mars is attacking.
Oh, but the villagers caught wind of our plans and are coming to stop us. I'm sure you can handle them on your own.
Yeah, that's not useful. Okay, so I could interrupt them from attacking. Ow. They're blocking the walls a bit. Ow, ow, ow. Now that I understand. Now I'm a little stuck. A little bit stuck. Might be a problem. Are we not regenerating the heals either? Because if we don't get any more heals back.
I have all
We
the
have
parts
4
I need
heals.
and will soon be ready to unveil my terrible creation.
What happened to... Oh, your
But the
heals will
villagers caught
infinitely
wind of our
respawn.
plans and are coming to stop us. I'm sure you can handle them on your own.
Stop the animation. Was it only for the tutorial that you got all the heals back? You should stop trying to block me and you should block these guys. You're not regenning the heals is the problem. Don't bug it. I'm buying 20 heals. I think I might have bugged it by buying 20 heals, you know. Think I might have. And now, I don't know how we do this. Because we're not regenerating any
I have
heals.
all the parts I need and will soon
Or maybe
be ready
it
to
only
unveil
regenerated
my
them for that
terrible
early
creation.
bit. But then why would it tell
But
you?
the villagers caught
your
wind of our
heals will
plans and are
regenerate?
coming to stop us. I'm sure you can handle them on your own.
Every time you die, your heals will regenerate until you kill the first boss battle. And then they will not. Then you will never get any heals ever again. And then you will die. Because who needs to heal ever? Okay, as long as we heal the worst. Which is the big guy. Ow. No. And now we have 0 heals. No heals at all. And no way to get any more. But they'll respawn when you die. But they don't. But maybe we'll get some.
I have
You
all
don't.
the parts I need and will soon be ready to unveil my terrible creation. Oh, but the
is
villagers
terrible.
caught wind of our plans and are coming to stop us. I'm sure you can handle them on your own.
Okay, that had a few heals. Do they spawn every time? Because if they at least spawn every time. Also, can you not just make my pepper pot that I wasted all my money on come and do nothing every time at least? Get caught in an animation so you can't do anything. Did pepper pot come? Yeah, get caught on them, that's perfect. shielding him, but at least... Hopefully, he's re-shielding a bit. 40 seconds left, okay. Playing is not over. He is very rapidly getting into it. I thought with 14 seconds, but no chance. 10, 7, 3 seconds left.
It's alive!
It's alive! No, it's dead. Think you'll find it's
I have all
dead.
the parts I need and will soon be ready to unveil
That
my
treasure chest
terrible
didn't
creation.
respawn.
Oh, but the villagers caught wind of our plans and are coming to stop us. I'm sure you can handle them on your own.
That treasure chest did not respawn. That's unfortunate. Because if at least the treasure chest respawns every time, there would be a chance. But it doesn't. It absolutely does not respawn. Okay, at least they don't leave lightning trails when they die this time. Because that was probably something that would have killed us entirely if they did that. Okay, I think we've got a plan. It's just kill the big guy. And ignore the little one. Or catch them in collateral damage. If it's the flamethrowers that really kill them. It's alive! I tell you.
It's alive! My ultimate creation is complete. Va, come quickly.
Frankenstein. Well, what was I protecting? Also, I'm Frankenstein. Can't help but notice that I'm not able to do anything. Okay, now I can clap. I can play the bongos on all of the things. All the villagers are coming to celebrate. We don't seem to really take damage, which is good. Because that would probably stop. It's like, come quick! But we don't get to move at all. We are just the thing. Bom, 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 bom. You know, it is interesting that it almost looks like we take damage. But it does like a damage motion and lighting when we do get hit. These ones have shields. What's going on? They'll just come in and say hello. Maybe in the future this thing will take damage. You know, it's a bit brain dead. Like, I just need to kill people. And then all of a sudden we're there fighting.
Did we make it?
What?
Did it work?
Dear friends, calm down. This is the first time we've successfully reached the end. We are finally worthy. Savarog will surely accept us now.
I don't like where this is going.
Wait, I don't understand.
We're gonna have to fight it. With no heals. Or is it a big furnace that's gonna absorb them all? There's a broken machine that doesn't open. There's still an invisible wall. But I wanna see if there's loot behind there, because you teleported me in here. Damn it. It's fine, we didn't need extra heals anyway.
Log entry 190928. Performance was a failure. The elevator did not open. Commence analysis and rewriting.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. I'm not okay. For years I've been perfecting this place, the rites of passage, and for what? Savarog discarded me and everyone else here. And we don't even know why.
Daz, just what's happening here?
Savarog built countless robots, each giving each a piece of his own heart. But one day, no one knows why, he stopped creating and simply left. He abandoned his creation robot, DZ Nuts, unfinished on his workbench.
DZ16, wait, that's you.
I saw his heart truly turned cold by his own hand. I saw him build his sky tower and take my brethren up, never to be seen again. I was alone for so long, and I finally managed to assemble myself enough to move. Your workshop had completely fallen apart. Savarog
never came back.
That's impossible. Savarog would never cast aside his creations like that. A sky tower was silent for years, but then suddenly one day broken robots started falling to the ground below. One day I found a half-destroyed book in the remains of the workshop.
So the plague from the book, but why?
After what seemed like an eternity of solitude, nothing but my heart to remind me what I had lost, I realized Savarog must be testing me.
I see you.
Yes, if I rebuild these robots as I rebuild myself, set up a play to match his book, he would once again accept us.
Daz, I'm sorry, we'll figure something out. Don't worry, something strange is going on.
Huh.
What if the button's just broken?
I can't believe it. You opened it. Va, how did you...
I have no idea. I felt something. I knew I could open it somehow.
Hurry, get inside.
Daz, it could be dangerous.
I don't care. I have to.
I have to come, but I'm still in the spot where I was before. My glowing outline gives me away.
After all this time...
No, wait, Oh, no.
Stop. Unknown organic life form. Identify yourself immediately.
The big pig guy.
You killed Daz!
Error. Invalid answer. Repeating query. Identify yourself immediately. Failure to do so will result in eradication.
Savarog is a god.
Okay, Space
We
Marine.
need him to help us save Alona. Calm down.
My name is Va. Alona is in danger and have sworn to unite the Guardians and save her. You're a Guardian. I came here to ask you to join us.
Alona. Error. Impossible answer. Deity Alona abandoned the dream with no reason specified. Induced reason. Organic life forms' inability to rationally process their existence due to their physical imperfections lead to unacceptable levels of dissatisfaction, prompting abandonment.
You clearly don't want to help us. And if you won't listen, you must feel.
Okay, will this give us heals back? Because we don't have any heals. That guy's very bright. He's also got an Illuminati thing behind him there. He's definitely a Space Marine. Now, considering I can't jump, this seems a little unfair. Can I at least roll through it? I can, but it's still spicy in the middle. That's why he's a Spice Marine.
Flesh is weak.
That's why he's a Spice Marine. Okay, do you give me my 26 heals back? 'Cause I bought them all expecting that we would do what the tutorial said and give us all our heals back every time we died. No. In which case, we have to kill him without ever healing. I like that that's making music. Yeah, I can't cancel out of that, so let's hope that we never need to not move. I was not in that hitbox. That thing's given a nice drum beat. Ow. Ow, ow.
The flesh is weak.
Okay, so we can maybe damage that. I don't know if we need to smash that and like that's some sort of secret thing. But at the same time, if I don't get my heals back like we were lied to in the tutorial, maybe you only get the heals back in bosses. Get stuck in an animation, perfect. Okay, well, he's still got that spear. He's holding on to it. Ow. Fine, we just don't ever heal.
I can't believe someone like you is a Guardian.
Invalid title. Guardian connotations no longer fit personal description. The
flesh is weak.
What do you call yourself? Chicken monster? Bomb Lord? Furnace? Okay, we had 5 magic things. Do we at least regenerate whatever you take into the boss? Maybe. But then again, I feel like we were regenerating the magic pots despite it. I feel like it's the little bugs and we're supposed to be getting the heals back that we aren't getting back. So whilst we've still got 2, I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to assume it is saved. We'll continue this another time. But yeah, I'll be back on Friday where we'll be doing and finishing off the other game. But I'll catch you there. Thank you to anyone who might have been watching and lurking. Thank you to Natalo and Bora and Robin who were here earlier. Anyone else that might have been watching and lurking, have a lovely rest of your week and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.